guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am finally doing it. I've spoke about this, or I've mentioned it in prior videos, and it has taken me forever to get to this point, and I'm so excited because I'm tired of, one, looking at the mess I have created in my room. Because all my makeup is kept in my bedroom because we not that bougie. We don't have makeup rooms in my house. Like, we're just not that lucky. But anyway, yeah. So all my makeup is in my room and I have it stored on these tall shelves in here, but I've been looking at it and I'm like, I need to go through that stuff. So it's just been that thing like looming over me. So I started pulling everything out. I pulled everything out of my little makeup desk that I have over there. I pulled everything off all the shelves. So literally everything is unorganized and it's driving me nuts. Like, the clutter drives me crazy. I have a hard time organizing, but clutter drives me crazy. But anyway, so sadly, this is probably going to have to be multiple videos. I'm hoping that I can get half of these palettes. This is just eyeshadow palettes, and I'm hoping that I can get through half of them in this video. Guys, I have 275 eyeshadow palettes. Like, what? Why on earth do I have that many palettes? I'm a makeup hoarder. Oh my gosh. Now granted, this has been over the course of probably since around 2013, maybe a little bit before then. 2000 and I'm trying to think of when I got my first Urban Decay like eyeshadow palette. It had to have been around that time, maybe 2010. We might be able to go back. When did that palette come out? Oh my gosh, like, this is ridiculous. 2010. So yes, it was 2010 that Urban Decay released their very first Naked palette. Guys, what is that? This will be 12 years worth of eyeshadow palettes. So maybe 275 isn't bad. I don't know. But I'm going to try to get through all the ones behind me, and I've counted it out and it's like 140 palettes. And please, I have no idea what I'm going to do with the ones that I get rid of, because I honestly don't know what you do with like old makeup. Like, I don't know how to recycle it. I don't think you like donate stuff that is that old. I mean, if it's fairly new and unused, then I can like donate it. I don't know. I just, at this moment in time, I want to go through these, and I want you all to see and help me make my piles. That's what I want. I'm going to make my piles, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with them from there. So if you want to watch me go through this declutter of the first 140 palettes, then just keep watching. Yeah. So I'm just going to make piles as I do the video, and then like I'll do the containers. But this is going to be a mixture of like drugstore makeup, like Wet n Wild, Hard Candy, NYX, Milani, and some higher brands like Huda. So let's just get into it. I think I'm going to start with the Lorac palettes that I have. And the first one on the chopping block. So, isn't that terrible? The first one is the Lorac Pro Metal palette. Don't even try to ask me when these came out, because I'm not going to remember all these. But this is so pretty, but I feel like I may have dipped into it and that's it. Like, it's fairly unused. You can see I went into I did use Rose Gold a lot, and then Quartz. So these are like the main two that I used. That Cobalt looks really pretty, but I don't want to like dig into it in case I donate it. So I think I'm going to have to just donate that, because I feel like I have those colors in another palette. First one in the figure out pile. Next one is the Lorac Pro palette, the Fairy Tale Forest. Now, I'm pretty sure I just got these for my birthday, so I'm probably going to keep this. And this is the color that drew me to this palette. Let's see. I'm going to keep that one because it's fairly new. And then I also got the Lorac Pro palette in Noir, and there's that similar quartz color, so I really like that as an inner corner highlight. So again, I mean, it looks like I was really digging in this one. I do love the Lorac palettes, so I'll keep that one. The Lorac Pro, do I need this? I mean, I showed it some love. I did. I mean, these colors are all fairly basic, and I think the thing is, I absolutely love this one. I just don't think I could part with it. Even still, the Lorac Mega Pro, or yeah, the Pro Mega 3 palette, Mega Pro 3, whatever. I absolutely love this palette. This is like hands down one of my favorite Lorac palettes. Do I really need to keep this one if I have this one? I'm thinking not. I think it's got to go. I'm going to keep the Pro, the big one, because I absolutely love that one, and you're going to have to go little baby. Okay. This one, oh, I remember when this came out, I was so freaking excited. Like, am I allowed to keep palettes just for decoration? So this was the Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales. Oh, this one was so cute. I was so excited about this. But sadly, I was so excited, I don't even feel like I really used it. I mean, look at that. If I had to pick based on the colors in here, I probably wouldn't. This is going to have to go in the I don't know. Because I kind of want to. I'm on the fence. Like, I don't use it. I don't pick it up. I don't need the clutter. But, like, I mean, come on. Come on. You know, so we're going to put that in the I don't know pile. We'll throw that over there. Oh, it did come with... I didn't even realize it's got the little eyeliner in there. I'm going to stick that in my bag. Okay, so moving on. Let's go to Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. I mean... Did I use it? This is the problem. Ugh, don't judge me. So I have this one. I think it just needs to go. I haven't used it. I'm gonna have to look up and see how like old these are. That I feel like I never. The next one, I even have the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsession. So another one of those. I don't remember if I got these on sale. But like this one, I just never reached for it. I mean, this is such a pretty cranberry color, but I'm sure I have it in another palette. Do I need it? Probably not. Ooh, this feels good. And then I got the Neon Huda. Look, this is so dusty. Huda Beauty. Which one is this? Is this the Neon Orange? I do like this color here. Does it look like I've picked this up? It's just not colors I reach for. But I feel like if I was like, oh, I need whatever for something special. Oh, don't look at my... You see my stuff from earlier. Look how pretty that is, though. Do I have another yellow like that? Oh, can we put this in the I don't know pile? I'm trying to do this quickly and efficiently. This is the Wet n Wild, not a basic peach. You guys, I never even opened it. Oh my god. This is awful. I'm gonna donate it. It's never been opened. I don't think it's that old. So I'll donate that. Oh goodness, how did I just jump? I just jumped right into the Wet n Wild. Look at me. So I did have one more Huda Beauty palette, and this is the Rose Gold edition. That's this one. I think it's just gonna have to go. I don't reach for it. I do not. I don't know. I think it... All right, moving on. This is the Hard Candy Glitterazzi palette. Oh, these are so pretty. They are chunky. Like when you dig in there, like these are just chunks of glitter. Like I think I may keep that just for that purpose. Like when I really want the chunks of glitter on my eyes, then I can go to this. So I think I'm going to keep that. This is the Hard Candy Top 10 Eyeshadow Collection, Naturally Gorgeous. I don't know where I was going with that. Do I need it? No, I do not. This is the Hard Candy Pinking of You. Why do I keep going up there? Oh, I'm sorry, because I got this thing in front of my face. So this is the Pinking of You palette. It was super pretty. I remember doing videos. I think I enjoyed it, but I don't need it. This is the NYX. Oh, I feel like I have another one of these, but I don't know where it is. This is the, because I have another NYX palette. I feel like I'm missing makeup since I moved. Because there's another one to this, and I picked up this one because I was like, oh, I need something with bright colors. Look, I never even opened it, so I know because this was the Hasta La Vista palette. That's right, and I really wanted this, and I got it, and there is another one. I'm missing makeup. I don't know where it'd be, though, because I've unpacked everything. Unless, I think my daughter took it. Ooh, that skeezer. She might have it in her room. Ooh, I'm going to have to go through her room. Ooh, if you're watching this, watching you, child, I'm going to go through your makeup. I bet you got some of my stuff stuck in your things. Okay. Alright, this is the Essence All About Nudes eyeshadow. I do like this. It's easy to travel with, and it's a nice cool tone neutral, but I feel like I probably have more of these same colors, and all these little palettes add up to be a whole lot of clutter, and I can't with it anymore, so I'm gonna have to get rid of it. The NYX, the Lid Lingerie. Oh, I do remember this. This is such a nice palette. It's so good. If you're looking for like a small neutral palette, like I'm pretty sure they probably still make this, but I don't know. This was a good palette, but I just don't need it. Do I want to switch this? See, this is the NYX Glitter Golds, so when I do like glittery gold, oh, this is a good palette to have. This is the NYX Glitter. Again, these are chunky. Oh, look at that. New Year's Eve. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I'm keeping that. Like, that just does not get old. Like, that doesn't get old. You need glitter? Go get this. I think they should still make it. Oh, we're moving into the Milani. I loved these palettes. Milani Pure Passion. It was a cute palette. It's good. I just feel like I have a lot of these same, and they're so pretty. I feel like I have a lot of these same colors though. So that was the Pure Passion. This is the Milani Bold Obsession. Such a nice neutral palette. It's gonna have to go. I just don't reach for these. This is Most Love Mattes. So Milani Most Love Mattes. These are really good. You know what? This is so good for like just like doing a matte eye. But I think if I had to pick one, oh, I might go with the poop. So here, this is the Soft and Sultry palette. That is so nice for like a cool toned smoky eye. It's small, it's easy to travel with. Oh, these are such cute palettes. This is so hard. I'm gonna keep the Soft and Sultry. I like that because it's just got a nice color combo, and then I think, oh, this is, yeah, I gotta get rid of them. The other three I gotta go. Okay. moving on. So I got these Koki Professional. So Koki, I usually use, I think that's how you pronounce it. I use their nail polishes. And then I saw in Sally Beauty they had, you know, makeup. So I was like, oh, let's try that. I'd never even got to doing a video with it because then I ended up having to move and all that other stuff. So I haven't even really given it a fair try. So I might keep these. So that was the Artist palette in Peachy Queen. And this is the Artist palette in Goddess. And they're just, you know, cute little neutral palettes. So I might keep those. I'm going to put those in the I don't know. Because I don't know how relevant a video on that would be now even. Okay, we're going on to Pure Midnight Masquerade. This is face palette, but it's got an eyeshadow. So it's got the face palette in here. I must have got this out of a box. I don't know if I use it or not, but it's got to go. We're not even using that, so I didn't even need to think twice about that. And then I have the Pure Festival palette. I'm not going to open it because it looks like I never even opened it. And I think I must have got this in like a BoxyCharm or one of those. I haven't used it. I'm not going to stick my fingers in it because I probably have other colors like it. So I'll get rid of that. Okay, moving on. Oh, I remember wanting this so bad. This is so pretty. I'm such a freaking sucker for like a neutral. So this is the Violet Voss Pro Palette in Taupe Notch. And I remember my husband was out of town. See, I get too sentimental about shit because I remember he was out of town on like something for work. And I was like, oh, I really want this palette. And they didn't have it in stock anywhere near like where we lived. And he was in like Georgia. And he was like, I'll go to the mall and look for it for you. And I was like, are you serious? And he did. He went to the mall to like find me makeup while he was out of town. Oh, I think I just have so many things that like I don't get to pick this up. So I think I'm going to keep this. One, it's sentimental, but two, I don't think I've been able to like really get in and use it like consistently because I had so many other palettes. Oh, this one was cute too. The Violet Voss Pro HG palette, my holy grail. That's this one. That Cranberry Splash and this Wine and Dine looks so pretty. I feel like I want to let somebody else love on this because it doesn't even look like I even used it. So, I really want to do that. I think I really want to let somebody else love on this. Whew, okay, we're doing good. So this I just recently got because I saw it at Box Lunch and I was like, oh, what is this? Like I've never even used them. So Disney, I don't even know who makes it. It just says Disney eyeshadow palette. It was for the movie Up. But I opened it and I was like, they're so cute and they're so pretty. Like just a nice pastel color. So they were $20 on sale for $15. And I think I ended up getting it for like $5. So I just recently got those within the last couple months. And then they also had this one. There's 12 eyeshadows. This was the Snow White edition. But I was like, oh, they're so pretty. Look, I haven't even taken the plastic off. So I think I do want to try those before I give them away. Yeah. Oh. I feel like I got suckered into this one. So I don't even know. Like I do not know hate or anything. I just never have been into like Jeffree Star's eyeshadow palettes. Like I purchased them for my daughter. Like she loved them at one time. I ended up buying both of these when because I was buying them for her and I was like, oh, you know what? Like I really want to try that. Like the colors look good. Guys. This is so disheartening. Like, it makes me feel borderline gross that, like, I didn't even dip into these. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure that I was like, oh, I'm going to do a video. I went into that orange juice, the lemon drop, and the cotton candy. So, and I'm sure these are good eyeshadows if I want to do a really fun, you know, look. I know his stuff is pigmented, so I might, just for the sake of having like bright colors in my collection, I might hold on to those, but I think I'm going to put them in the I don't know pile, because I'm actually kind of thinking, because I have that NYX and I know that I really like the formula of that NYX palette, so maybe I need to pass these on to somebody else to love them, that will use them, because I don't do these, you know, colorful looks like that. Okay, moving on. We are going to do the Ulta, and I purchased the, when they came out with the Gilmore Girls, I purchased the little quads. And they're cute. They're nice and easy. This is Rory. Do I need it? I got it just because I love the Gilmore Girls, and that was the only reason. And then here's Lorelai. So hold on, let me open that back up. Ouch. Ooh, I pinched my finger. So there's Lorelai, and here's Rory. Like, super, super basic. Like, why did I have to buy those? You know? Yeah, so, I think I'm gonna have to, there's like no point. they're gonna have to go. We're doing Ulta, and my daughter had purchased these four for me from the Harry Potter collection when Ulta did that, and I did a review on the Gryffindor palette, and I remember just not thinking much of it, but then I ended up not going back and being able to do the other three. Look, I never even opened them. So I think, you know, 1, because I love Harry Potter, 2, because my daughter bought it, 3, because I'm sentimental, 4, because I didn't even open all of them. I'm gonna keep these and give them a fair chance. So that's that. Moving on. Let's do Kat Von D. So I feel like she came out with a bunch of these quads, these Shade and Light eye quads. I feel like I had more of them, and I can only find this one. This is in Rust. I'm not big on quads, and I don't really need it, so it's gotta go. Oh, I remember this. This is the Divine. Oh, these colors are so pretty. So this is the Kat Von D with the Divine, right? Look how pretty those colors are. Oh, that color right there. And I am a sucker for Kat Von D's formulas. I think I'm gonna keep this one. I love this palette, the Lolita palette. Again, I think things have just been covered up. I haven't been able to get into it. So I remember doing a matte eye with this, and it was so pretty. So I'm going to keep that. Shade and Light. Do I love you? Probably not. Is it still good? Is it old? This is the Shade and Light eye palette. It's just such a classic palette. And then that was the glittery, and then here was the Shade and Light, like all matte. I feel like this is basically that Rust quad I just got rid of. I feel like these two are like classic. You know what? This was like a whole collection. I remember trying to find all the palettes. This was her Interstellar palette. And I was like, oh, it's so pretty, but it's like a lot of repeat of things. And I remember just being like, oh, how do I find that? And this was the Metamorphosis of Color palette. Nothing crazy. Like, what was the big attraction? Like, I'm not really sure. Oh, this one was pretty. The 10-year anniversary eyeshadow palette. So I'm probably going to keep that. So that one I for sure know I'm going to keep. The metal palette and the matte. Metal, matte. it's so big and like obnoxious, you know? It's got some pretty colors in it, like this blue. Oh, look at that blue. Look how pretty that blue is. But it's such a large, obnoxious palette. But do I keep the whole Kat Von D like collection because she doesn't even make it anymore, so I'm just being a hoarder. And then I have the Saint and Sinner eyeshadow palette. This is just so pretty. And then there's the inside. She probably made a lot of money off people like me. Ugh, I'm gonna have to put this in the, I'm gonna keep it because I'm gonna keep these. Ah, doing so good, am I? And then here's some Ace Is It Beauty. My sister sent these to me, and I haven't even had a chance to use them yet. This is the Scarlet Dusk palette. I have no idea how old these are. Oh, that sangria color. Look how pretty that is. Just because, you know, she sent me these and I haven't had a chance to use them yet, so I'm going to keep that. She sent me this Hip Dot palette. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And I've not had a chance to try this brand, so I think I may have gotten like a single shadow in like a boxy charm or Ipsy bag or something like that. So I'm going to keep that one. This is another, I don't know why that Hip Dot was in the middle of these. I think because she sent me all these Ace ones. Ace. So this is the Nostalgia palette. That is so pretty. Ooh, these damn plastic shits. Oh, look how pretty that is. And I haven't had a chance to use it. Oh, that vacation color. That bright orange. So I'm going to keep that just because, again, I have no idea how old these are. I have no idea the formula. Not really sure. I might have to use, I don't know. You know, honestly, like, how long do eyeshadow palettes last for? They say 12 months on them. What happens after 12 months? Because, again, I have a lot of palettes that are really old. This one says Falling For You. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, this looks so pretty. Look at that. Again, I have no idea. These look so pretty. I need to try these. I'm excited about it. Again, I just haven't had a chance. I just plain old have not had a chance. So I'm going to keep that one. You know, I have a Vive palette. So Vive. And I have two because the initial one that I purchased, like, the colors all fell out. Like, I have a video on it, like my unboxing, and it was like quite disastrous, and you know, they rectified the situation like quickly and they sent me everything again. So I actually have two of those because these were supposed to be my like the go-to palette, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use these all the time, and I have not. So I think I'm going to, I should gift one and I should keep one. That's what I should do. I tried wiping my hand off. Now I got from that glitter. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Oh, this is like one of my favorite. So let me back up. So we're going to go through Anastasia. And I feel like, where is it? I feel like everybody was like, oh, this is the first one, this self-made palette. Everybody was like, oh, it's their first like palette they came out with, because otherwise they had single shadows. And I remember, look, you can see, like, I absolutely loved Pink Champagne. So, oh, this was such a good palette. I ended up buying, when you could do the colors, I ended up buying that in a single so I could use it. And this was like my go-to eye look every day for work for like such a long time, because I wore just like neutral calm colors, and That was my go-to. Oh, that's so nostalgic. I feel like I want to keep those. But anyway, so hold on. Let me back it up. So that self-made palette was supposed to be the first one, but does anybody remember this one? Like, this was from back in the day of, like, Jaclyn Hill, because I remember Jaclyn Hill was all about this orange. I'm pretty sure, like, don't let me lie to you, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. But she was all about some damn orange soda. I am pretty sure. Look at this thing. Look how silly this is. It's like, but this was one of the first Anastasia. This was the actual first Anastasia palette that I ever purchased. And I'm pretty sure it was because of Jaclyn Hill. And then along came the self-made because of that. Oh. Do I keep it because it's a collection? I have the Sultry palette. Oh, these are so good. These are so pretty. How many freaking colors can I have, Rose Quartz? Like, I think, oh, so many palettes I have. I'm like, oh, Rose Quartz. It does not even look like I dipped my finger into that. That is such a pretty palette. This is hard. This is hard. I feel like I need to let somebody love that. Subculture. Oh, do you guys remember when the Subculture palette came out and it was like such a big to-do and everybody was like, oh my gosh, this is like the worst that Anastasia has ever done, blah, blah, blah. I remember Jamie Genevieve did a video and she was like, I have never had an eye look turn out this bad. And then people started coming out and they were like, no, 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 it's because they're pigmented shadows. And I don't know if this is when like Norvina started doing stuff and they started changing the formula a little bit. And they're like, no, 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 these are like pigmented shadows and you need to apply them differently. So then everybody on YouTube started like retracting their videos, like their hate videos that were like, oh, this is such a shitty palette, this, that, and the other. And they were like, this is how you had to do it. And they were all going in and like dabbing the eyeshadow on their eyes and then like blending it out a little bit. And they were like, oh my gosh, this is so much better now that you applied it differently. Like, it was ridiculous. It was like, it seems so scandalous. It seems so scandalous. That's so funny. Do I keep it? I don't know. Modern Renaissance. Ugh. Modern Renaissance. Which came out like these velour like palettes. Oh, I just lost my brush. And they would always come with these brushes. You know. Ugh. Look, there's that burnt orange, the raw sienna, and I'm pretty sure, look at this. Orange soda sienna. It's like lighter versions. So here's that original palette up top, and then look at the comparison of that orange soda down there and that sienna compared to the burnt orange and the sienna in this bottom Modern Renaissance palette. It's so funny. Do I keep it because it's like a collection? Do I keep a collection? Like, what do I get from the collection just to be like, oh, you have the whole collection? I feel like I'm going to get makeup all over my face. Is that why? Here is the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. Oh, I really like this palette. This palette is really nice. But look again. Look at that. See? So here's the thing. So there's orange soda. There's burnt orange. There's sienna. So that's like the big thing is it's a lot of repeat colors amongst these palettes. That mulberry color was nice. But I remember this shit broke. And I was so freaking mad. That rose pink. Ugh. Is it even going to swatch nicely? Well, it doesn't feel crusty. It feels like it went on nice. That rose pink color. Here at the top, that's what I just swatched. See how crusty it looks? Cypress Umber. Oh, that dark brown. And then the Norvina palette. It took me a while to get this one. Like, I did not buy this right away. I waited till this bitch went on sale. I really did, but again, it's a lot of the same color scheme with them. And then I haven't really purchased anything beyond that. I think that may have been one of the last ones. And then I have the, oh my gosh, these damn pens, or brushes. And then I have the Master Palette by Mario. And it is. It's a nice palette. But again, these two colors, this like burnt orange and this sienna color is in like every fucking palette. Do I need them? Probably not. Probably not, because I just open them and I look at them and I really want to not have them. I like the first two and I like my little one. But I like the Soft Glam. The Modern Renaissance, it is a good palette. I'm gonna put these in the I don't know. Oh. I can't do this enough in this video. Like, I don't even know if it's fair to even go through this because I already feel like I'm not getting rid of any of these. Like, Natasha Denona, she's my bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Like, you know what? And I'm not even that crazy about this palette, this camel palette. Like, I was disappointed when this palette came out and I was like, that's it. But it's Natasha Denona and I love her stuff and her shit is expensive. So I feel like I need to take this with me when I die because it's that fucking expensive. And I've spent a lot of money on it. So I have the mini, is that Xenon palette? Like, that is a really pretty, like, cool tone palette. So I'm keeping that. And then I have the mini gold palette. That is such a cute palette. So pretty. So I'm keeping that. Camel palette. Like, it's just your basic palette. Like, that is your basic nude palette. I'm keeping it. Because I paid for it. Yeah. The Natasha Denona Glam palette. I'm keeping that. I just got this one. So, this is her Dream palette. So, I haven't even had a chance to really do too much with it. So, here that is. I wasn't as impressed as I wanted to be, or I thought I was going to be with that. This one, the Zendo palette, I didn't want to do that, like flash everything. This was a bomb ass palette from her. Like, this shit was legit. I enjoyed this palette a lot, so I'm keeping that one. I'm trying to hurry up because all my things are dying. Like, my monitor thingy's dying, my camera's dying. They're like, hurry up. This is a Safari palette. Look. I was just always so nervous and I was like, I don't want to use all these colors and run down and I need to use them. This is a really pretty palette, so again, I'm keeping that. The retro palette. I'm Natasha Denona's bitch. So let's put it like that. She's not mine, I'm hers because I buy all her shit. Like, it's ridiculous. All her eyeshadow palettes. I don't know much about like the other makeup stuff. I don't use it too much. I have the Biba palette. Biba. I have that one. It Shall Stay. I have the bronze. I literally have every fucking palette. I have the bronze palette. This is pretty. This is so pretty. I did appreciate when she started coming out with these smaller palettes because the larger ones, these are like smaller. These are like $69. This is the Sunrise palette, excuse me. Sunrise palette. I'm keeping that. Just put those back over there. The Love palette. This is the Sunset. So these are when they were like that fabric and they would have that like overlay in it. So this is a Sunset palette. Love that one. The Metropolis palette. Oh, I remember when I ordered this and it came in and it was broke. Like, I was so excited to order it and I was so excited to get it, and then it came in and there's hair in my face. Hold on. It was stuck to my eyelash and it was broke and I was like, you got to be kidding me. So then I had to go to the store and like try to return that and then repurchase it. It was a mess. It was a mess because I thought I was going to get it early. Okay, I just got done saying all my things were going to die and I swear I had like 20% on that and it died. Thankfully I have a backup camera, a backup battery. So the Metropolis palette, like I was saying, I had to go in the store and buy a new one. It's so pretty. She shall stay. She shall stay. Oh, I love this one. I love the Tropic palette. Oh, it's so pretty. I just need to be able to see these things and just do more eye looks, not like palette based, but like color and combos. And I think we need to get back to that. Like, That's my request, YouTube. Let's get back to it. This is the gold palette. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And this is the palette that started it all. And I'm not even kidding. Like, this palette came out and I watched it and I looked at it and I fought with myself about it and I argued with myself and I was like, don't do it. Do not buy this palette. Like, no, like, this is ridiculous. It's hella fucking expensive. Like, do not venture to that side of makeup. Like, I argued with myself for a really long time to not buy this palette. And I kept looking at it and finally, I don't even remember what happened. And I was like, you know what? I'm really going to treat myself to this palette. And this is what did me in. The Natasha Denona Star Palette is what did me into Natasha Denona. Like, I sunk. I got it and I was forever in love. Like, this is the bitch that did it to me. It's a shame. So that's that. Oh my gosh, I still have, okay, so I still have these 2 stacks behind me and that will be about 140 palettes, I believe. And I feel like I've not gotten rid of that many. We're doing good though. We're good. So now we're gonna get into Tarte. Here is the Sex Kitten palette. Do I need it? It's a nice cool tone. I like that secret color, but no, I don't need it. Here's the Tartelette in Bloom. So this is this one, the In Bloom. So there's that one. I have the original Tartelette. So nice pale. You know, and I look at these and I kind of think of those Milani palettes. I'm like, see, it's like a repeat. And then there was the Toasted palette. And they were pretty. They were nice. Do I keep these 3? Let's keep these 3 here as the 3 possible Tarte ones that we're going to keep, with the idea that we're going to get rid of everything else. Here's the Tarteist Pro palette. I don't know. Oh, you see on my camera and stuff. I don't know, because I feel like this is a combo of those other 3 palettes. I don't need it. I've barely used it. Here's the Pro Remix palette. Remember when this came out. But like, I don't know, I look at it now and I'm like, oh, how boring. Like, what was the big attraction? I don't even know. Like, what's this mashup color? Like, it's pale, it's, I don't know. Color Explosion. This is green. Ooh, that green is pretty. I think it was this graphic color. It's like purple and it's got like, I think it was when that graphic color. That's got that shift between black and purple. I don't know about those 2. This one is so old. Oh my gosh. What the hell is this even called? Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. This is when like Tarte would do like their whole like thing. So I can't remember if this was like a holiday one. So it's got all those, got the nice big mirror. Like, I would travel with this one and then you pull it out and you would get like eyeliners, mascaras and everything underneath. Like, it was so exciting. Yeah, and then there's a face contour and stuff underneath. What was this called? High Performance Naturals. I don't even know. Like, it doesn't say anything on it, but it's gotta go. I don't even know how old that is. And then this, like, these had to have been their holiday palettes. You'd open it up and again, you'd have mascaras, you'd have whatever, you know, they decided to give. But look at this. I popped that out and it's got like a whole, like, thing underneath. I was such a baby just getting into makeup and I was like, oh my gosh. I do not need this. I don't know how old it is. Oh yeah, there was something in here, obviously. I've used it, put it somewhere. That's gotta go. I think that's from like mid 2000s. Well, not mid. teens, like 2015, 2016. Okay, so I got rid of those, and then I have like literally all of these round ones. I have them all. My kids love to play with these, and I'm like, no, don't break them. Which one is this? This is the, oh, this is a blush palette, so this shouldn't even be in this video. So scratch that, it'd be $139. Because that's blush. Is this one blush? No, this is the Eye and Cheek palette. Make Believe in Yourself. That's why I had that in here. I mean, it's pretty. But, like, am I going to use it? It smells fine. There's Fairy. It smells fine. There's Fairy. Look how pretty that is. I feel like I've just not given these the love they needed or deserved. This is the Showstopper palette. Again, that's just basic. This is like, I don't know, just your basic palette you might travel with just for like a neutral look. I don't know. I don't think I need it. Let's see. This is Rainforest of the Sea, Volume 2. Rainforest of the Sea, Volume 2. I don't know. I mean, they're pretty. Do I need them? This is Rainforest of the Sea, Volume 3. And this is the first one, Rainforest of the Sea. I don't know. I don't know that I'll use them. And what do I do with them though? Like, that's pretty. I don't know. Maybe I'll, let me think about that. Let me think about these Tarte. I'm going to keep these 3. And then these 3 are on the chopping block. Okay, so now I'm back with BH Cosmetics. The first one is the Glam Reflection Gilded Palette. It's right here. I mean, it's a nice palette. I'm sure I was excited about it. Do I need it? It's not giving me joy right now looking at it, so I don't need it. And then I have the BH Cosmetics Glam Reflection Rosé Palette. Here it is. I'm gonna have to pass on it. Like, I really enjoy the packaging. I like it, but it's gotta go. Okay. This, like, do I even need to discuss the ice cream shop palette? Like, I mean, it makes a big ice cream cone. Like, I probably shouldn't even waste time showing you guys because I'm not going to get rid of it. Like, it took me a lot to get this palette. Like, you line it all up. I'm not going to be able to hold it and line it up. So each one together, like, it makes a big ice cream palette, and I collected all of them, so I'm not even gonna waste your time with that. And I'm going to like this sugar cone palette. Oh, I love that sugar cone. Your basic nude, but I absolutely love it. Okay, this is the BH Cosmetics. Oh, this one was weird. Somebody gave this to me. The Galaxy Chic palette. These are baked eyeshadows. I honestly didn't even use it. But it's pretty. I just don't know if they apply like that. I don't know if they apply nicely. I haven't dug into it. I think I'm going to pass it on and let somebody else. Like, they didn't do any more like this, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just because they're supposed to look like little moons and they put them in here, and then, I don't know. I want to see what this Aphrodite color looks like though. That's this one. Or this little Electra color down here. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know. Maybe I should give this a try. The more I keep swatching it, the more I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. Summer in Saint Tropez. This is chilling in Chicago. This is Hawaii, Los Angeles, trendy in Tokyo, beautiful in Barcelona, Paris, and smitten in Switzerland, Puerto Rico, Amalfi, and I'm pretty sure that's it. So that was all the ones for the travel series. Like, I love these palettes. I haven't done a video on all of them, but I'm keeping them. Then I have the blueberry muffin. I remember being a little disappointed in that one, but I have the blueberry muffin. I have the mimosa. And then I have the avocado toast. I absolutely love that one, so I'm keeping those 3. This is Midnight. I think I got this one for free because I ordered so much, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. And then I have this Neutrals 26 color shadow palette by them. It was really pretty. Here's the blushes. I didn't really get into it. I didn't really use it, so I think I'm going to pass it on to somebody else to love. I bought these because I was like, oh, let me see how they compare to, you know, like Morphe palettes. Like, I thought these were going to be my upgrade. So this is the BH Studio Pro Ultimate Neutral Shadow. I mean, honestly, that is like the ultimate neutrals palette. I bought this as like I said, to see if it would replace Morphe palettes, and I think I'm going to keep that because I haven't even had a chance to really dig into it and try them out. Then I have the BH Cosmetics Ultimate Matte 42 Color Shadow Palette. Why did I buy the neutral one and buy this one? I'm pretty sure, yes, because it was all mattes and it had all these colors. And my thought process also was, in my Halloween stash, I have a couple coastal eyeshadow palettes, and I was like, oh, these are great for, like, you know, if you're doing sugar skulls or something colorful. So I think I'm going to keep that. I didn't even think to pull out the Halloween makeup stuff because I might get rid of those coastal palettes and then just keep the BH Cosmetics palette. This was the Lit List, the Miss Claus palette. I hadn't even had a chance to get into it. So I got it, and like I said, we moved and all of that, and I just never had a chance to get into it. So I am actually going to keep that. And I also have the So Spoiled palette. This was the little one. It's just a little neutral palette. But again, I didn't even get into being able to use these, so I'm going to keep those. So one more stack for the video. Last stack for this one, and it's Revolution Makeup. So I have the Orange Blaze palette. I got these because I was like, oh, I'm going to do a video, and I just didn't get a chance. This was the Safari Green one. That was so pretty. I haven't even really touched these, so I don't think... And this was the Tropic Pink, so I don't think I'm going to touch them or swatch them because I'm just going to pass them on to someone else. And then I have, oh gosh, I have almost all of these Forever Flawless. This is the Flamboyance. I love these palettes, so I think I'm going to keep that one. This is the Forever Flawless Fire palette. I love these cases. I don't like those inserts. Oh, I got this one and I hadn't had a chance to use it. So this was the Deadly Desire. Gosh, does that look like all the initial matte palettes I looked at? Like the initial neutral palettes, I mean. So this one is Birds of Paradise. Oh, so do I need that NYX palette? Because I'm going to keep this one. And this has all these colors. Maybe not. Because I'm going to keep that one. And I know I enjoy the formula of these. This is the Enchanted. This is the Enchanted palette. They were like Halloween releases a few years back. We got that one. gonna keep that. And then this is the Into the Night. And it looks like that. Nice cool tone palette. I think I'll keep that one. So I'm keeping those. Those are the Forever Flawless. Oh shit, I have more of them. Hold on. I have this one. This is the Chilled. So this doesn't say Forever Flawless. This is part of the Chilled collection. This is a nice palette, so I'm gonna keep that. This is the Forever Flawless Constellation palette. Kind of similar to one before. Let's hold off on that. This is the Midnight Rose palette. These are so pretty. This is so hard. This is why I have so many palettes. I'm keeping this one for sure. I love this ice palette. I love the blues in here. For sure. Let's just agree we're keeping those. Which is, oh, the Jewel Collection Opulent. I really enjoyed these. But I don't feel like I need it if I have those. And this is the Gilded. This one got some love. I don't need that. I could pass this one on. I could pass that on. These are the Patricia Bright palettes. Which one is this? Rich in Life. This is pretty. I haven't really had a chance to do a whole lot with this. Like those blues over here. So she has that one. And then she has the Rich in Color. So she's got the Rich in Life and then the Rich in Color. Which, you know, it's kind of similar. And then she's got these chunky... Oh, that looks so pretty. Flames. Let's see. Oh. Well, that's that. Maybe, yeah, that's going to be like a... Definitely need to put something down. Yeah, that's just chunky glitter. It went on my finger, obviously a little different, but that's not something to just swatch. Now you're going to put glitter glue down. Do I need those? Do I want those? I mean, they're big. They're kind of obnoxious. But those yellows, the yellows look really pretty too. And then I have this one. This is the Neon Heat. Lots of neon colors. Speaking for 80s day, huh? Here's that neon color. I do enjoy their formula, so I think I'll keep those for now. Okay, so that's not bad, I suppose, for the first round. I think I'm gonna have to see how the second round goes, but this first one, I believe I have 34 palettes here that I need to either get rid of, figure out if I can donate, figure out how old they are to see if, you know, that's even something I could do. So, you know, some of the ones that I didn't even touch or didn't even use, you know, I need to figure something out for those, because I feel like they're still probably good, but I don't know if there's like stipulations on how old it actually is, but I gotta look into that. So for right now, my first pile comes to 30, what did I say, 34? Pretty sure it's 34 palettes that I have decided to part with. It's not bad, but I have 275 or so. So that might not be enough. So by the time I get through the second video, we'll see what I still end up with and see where I'm gonna go from there. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the first part of this video, and hopefully you'll come back for part 2 and see what else I have in my collection. So I appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this. Bye.